welcome back to another Combined 13. This week's Combined 13, we're doing the Battle of Brizzy, the Brisbane Broncos versus the Dolphins. Please make sure you comment down below your thoughts overall on this Combined 13. Any players that I missed out on, any players that are better than the players I have selected in whatever positions, please make sure you comment them down below. And if you haven't gone and checked out any of my other Combined 13s, please make sure you go check them out on my TikTok. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's go. So in that fullback position, I think this one's a pretty simple one in my opinion, even though the hammer's absolutely incredible and all that. I think there's another spot I can put the hammer into the side. So I'm going Xiii in that fullback position. On my wings, this one was a little bit tough, I guess. I think Jermaine Asako for me is a given. So Jermaine Asako slots in there. And I'm going to push Selwyn Cobbo from his center role back into that winger role because he was so incredible in that wing from years past. And that obviously being a center as of now, but the talent there is just undeniable and it couldn't miss on this Combined 13 in my opinion. In the centers, we're going to go Herbie Farnworth and we're going to go the hammer. Whatever combination you really want to run with there. I know the hammer in this State of Origin arena has played in that left side center role. So probably more preferable on that side, and Herbie Farnworth could play on that right side. In the halves for me, this one for me is quite simple. Overall, we got Ezra Mam and we got Adam Reynolds. Out of all these players here, I think, Ezra Mam's talent is undeniable, and, Adam Reynolds, just his leadership and all that, it would be amazing for this Combined 13 overall. The front row position, we're going to go Payne Haas and we're going to go Tom Flegler, bringing back the grand final combination off last year. I think that's the best combination I could really throw up here. At 9, I don't think there's too much of an argument here because I think Jeremy Marshall-King for me is up there with like a top 6 sort of hooker in the game, somewhere around that. So I'll have to do like a top 10 hooker or something like that. I'm really excited to do that. But comparatively to Billy Walters, who I think has been absolutely enormous for the Brisbane Broncos and grown so much, I think Jeremy Marshall-King has just a little bit more talent than obviously Billy Walters, and just, the way he gets those forwards onto the ball, his momentum in the ruck, it's just absolutely incredible. So I got to have him in the 9. My edge back rollers, this one is a bit of a mix and match here. I'm going Felice Gafusi because I just love Felice Gafusi. His defensive intent is absolutely incredible. Just an experienced campaigner, has such an amazing career as well. And I'm going to push Jordan Ricky from that right side because Felice Gafusi is that right side edge back roller. I'm going to push him to that left side. We're going Jordan Ricky on my left side, but I was throwing up other names here. Tom Gilbert was someone I was throwing up just to find a spot for him in this role here. Obviously played a couple of games for the Cowboys on the edge. Obviously Lemuelu is another guy that you could throw up in this position, but maybe later on in his career you will see him definitely in there. But I think Jordan Ricky has held up his spot being one of the better defensive edge back rollers in the league and has a little bit more talent than what people maybe give him credit for. And lastly, last but not least, probably one of my favorite players out of all these guys in this lineup here, Paddy Carrigan. I think just the tireless work he gets through in the middle, I think, he's undeniable. He has to be in this team. He has to be at number 13 in my opinion. I don't think there's anyone in that Dolphins lineup other than maybe Tom Gilbert, but even then, not even close. I think Paddy Carrigan is head and shoulders in that 13 role, have to be there. So please make sure you comment down below your thoughts overall. I'm really excited to see what your thoughts are about this Combined 13 here. I could throw up a couple of other names than that, so I'm really excited if you guys can throw up a couple of more. Please make sure you comment down below and also go check out my other Combined 13s in my TikTok every week.